everybody, Mr.
and Mrs.
Backyard Bullion are back once again with some 90% silver coin hunting. It's been a while since we've done one of these videos. If you've not checked out the previous ones, probably best to start there, especially the last one that we did, because courtesy of Mrs. Backyard Bullion, our little dog Pickle made an appearance. Wasn't that fun?
She's quite big.
She's getting bigger by the day as well. We call her our 22 kilo bundle of joy, but she's now like 23, 24 kilos. Anyway, look, we're going to despair at the sight of our pickle monster. But today we are here coin hunting. So this big bag of 90% silver coins that we purchased from the European Mint, we've been working our way through it to basically get some cool coins out of it, because you can, in fact I'll weigh them out whilst I talk, you can find some real gems in here, and that's obviously why we got it, so that we can find some pretty cool things. Like Walking Liberty half dollars, one of my favourite coins of all time, that one. How about you, Mrs. Backyard Bullion? Which is your favourite?
I like the Walking Liberty too.
You like the Walking Liberty too. Well, there's just over 500 grams, so you can get started on that one.
So 502.
Well, alright, you take another Mercury dime out, 499, you see they're about 3 grams each.
Yay!
Well, okay, there you go, 500, off you go. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'll put that one in my box. Now, we purchased these from the European Mint. We're not sponsored by the European Mint to make this video. This is just a really cool thing that we enjoy doing, and that's the theme of today's kind of video, I suppose, in terms of what we're going to talk about, what we're going to waffle on about as we sort through these coins.
You waffle on about.
I do tend to waffle, yes. But to be honest, lots of people like hearing you waffle on rather than me.
I don't waffle in comparison to you.
No, it's very true, you don't. But nevertheless, we are here to enjoy ourselves, aren't we?
Of course.
Do you enjoy sorting through coins?
I like the uniformity of it.
You like the uniformity of it? I quite like the sound.
I don't like it when you mess up my stuff.
Well, I'll try not to mess up all of your piles of things. So yeah, enjoying what you do, enjoying what you stack and what you buy is really, really important. I've said it so many...
in this one.
Well, you seem to have got a pretty good batch then, because I seem to only have $1.50 in mine. Which is fairly typical.
All in mine.
We should, at the end of this whole series, go back and... actually, I got 2. I got the Kennedy as well. We should go back and have a look and see who found the most of what. Although that's quite a lot of work to go back and sort through everything.
Yeah, let's not do that.
No. Maybe one of our wonderful viewers out there would like to go and sit and watch all what will be 10 episodes of us sorting through coins and work out who found the most of what. Maybe you enjoy doing that, which again is back to the theme of today's video about what you enjoy and why you do it. And one of the things that I've always enjoyed is coin collecting, and we are here doing a bit of that basically. And it's a very efficient way of obviously getting nice fractional silver from...
Except it's not in the currency we live in the country of, which is not particularly efficient when you think about it that way.
What, for us in the UK?
Yeah. It'd be different if I was in America.
It would be different if we were in America, because we could actually just go to the bank and get just normal money and look for these, rather than having to stack the deck, I suppose, like the European Mint purchase that we've made. But that's the nature of the world that we live in right now, unfortunately. But we can still, and we do still do 50p coin hunting, which can be quite lucrative. There's quite a few people that...
I'm not sure about lucrative, but it is quite nice when you see your own country's coins.
It is, yeah, and I think it's important for people to remember that, like, it's really fun to do this.
You connect with it in a different way.
Exactly.
Oh look, there's a...
Oh look, we've been done again. That's the second Swedish silver that's been in this giant bag. Now, look, we're not begrudging the European Mint at all for that. These kind of things will happen when you just have a giant bag of coins. Ultimately, this one is silver. I checked them there because we had the same one, the 10 ore. I think they're 40% silver from memory.
Oh, so that is okay then.
Well, it's less silver than you would get because these are 90% silvers.
Oh.
So technically, we've been hard done there. But I mean, ultimately, it's well, exactly. It's one very small fractional coin out of the whole bunch. So I have picked up $2.50 in this particular batch. How about you, Mrs. Backyard Bullion? You've done quite well on the $1/2 front.
6.
6. That's really good. I've got a Benji. I quite like the Benjis. They're very cool. Now I'm going to sort through all of my barbers. Sorry, not barbers. Getting ahead of myself. I hope I've got a barber. I meant dimes and try and find all the Mercury dimes. It's because I really like these Mercury dimes. They are by far and away my favourite little small denomination coin
Which
out
one
there.
are they again?
They're the ones with that kind of
Oh, I've got a few
head.
of them.
Very cool. So, yeah, they are some of the coolest little coins to collect, and that's what we do. We enjoy what we collect, and we keep it for that kind of whole enjoyment purpose, I suppose. You know, like, let's go back to one of the topics I wanted to talk about, which was the reasons why you do it. You know, a lot of people out in the US will do all of this coin hunting, and they'll do it as a living. There's certain people in the UK who will also do the 50p coin hunts kind of as a living, and I've read a few case studies of people who do it and they'll flip their coins on eBay regularly and they'll make quite considerable amounts of money, but it's not for the faint of heart doing things like that. So I would say if ever you are going to be looking at doing things like this, really understand the reasoning as to why you want to do it in the first place. And for us, having this is a really good way of being able to engage with our investment, so to speak, and just to enjoy it and have, again, the fractionals, which is really, really important, I think, to have a bit of a diverse kind of portfolio in all cases, I think. What do you think, Mrs. Backel Bullion? The lovely people want to hear more from you than they do from me.
I just go with it.
Just go with it. Fair enough. Well,
I support you.
you support me. Well, I really appreciate the support that you give me.
I do enjoy the coins. I like shiny coins.
You like shiny
I like
coins.
bigger coins.
Shinier and bigger.
And I like the 1 ounce. I think 1 ounce for me is the perfect.
1 ounce is better. So that might be why you like the $half. So what
Yeah,
else have
maybe.
you got over there?
I got these ones.
Oh my word! You got some barbers.
Oh, are they?
Those are old. That's a really good one as well.
They look different. That's
Well, they do. So you can see now we've got all three different types of dimes.
Let me see.
There you go. There's the two, and then there's the slightly more modern one. So we've got a 1916 Barber. That's a very good little find.
1902.
But the 1902, I mean, it's really nicely toned as well. So let's get all of those up, nice and close. What do you think about like the history of coins? Do you like the history of them, or do you like modern ones more?
I think I would enjoy the history if I knew more history, but I don't know a lot of history.
You don't know a lot of history about them, but
No.
that's something you can learn about from coins,
Yeah, I
isn't it?
suppose I could. But we're busy enough as it is.
Well, we are busy enough, I suppose. But my point was, if you like,
You could, well, I tell you what, you could just do the research and then you could educate me.
well, I try to on a kind of weekly basis when we get new items coming through. But that's often a bit of an uphill struggle sometimes, isn't it? But hey ho. But
I think you try to educate me at the end of the day, which is quite difficult.
when you come home from work and
Yeah, I'm
it's
tired.
and you're all, it's obviously not the best time to do it. So we've also got some of the $half. So I tell you what, whilst I'm waffling on about these, you can start sorting and putting some of the cooler coins in our little tubes that we've got. So we've got a 1946 Walking Liberty $half, as well as a 1934. That's a good condition old 1934. Very nice.
Fun.
This one that you found,
Oh yeah.
it's nice condition. So that's exciting. And then some of the Kennedy $half. We've got a Benji in there as well. So all in all, a pretty good haul, I have to
Did you want to
say.
see these ones?
Well, you got some Mercuries, which are really cool. I like the Mercuries. And you got a bunch of the just the standard dimes as well. So no, I think it's a pretty good standard. Now we have been sorting through the quarters, looking for key dates and things like that. So we'll put these in the unsorted box pile, and again at some point we'll go through them all. I'm going to put my Mercury dimes into the tube. Is that all right?
Your Mercury dimes. You mean these ones?
Yes. No, keep the barbers out because we've
Oh,
got another tube. I'm going to put those in there.
Yeah, that's what I did as well.
Okay, and then the $half in the tubes as well. So we will be going
You've
through
messed them all up, haven't you?
a little bit, probably. Your least favourite thing to do. Sorry.
It's not difficult, you know, to keep them in the pile.
It is when you're trying to like show everybody on the camera what's going on. So we will be going through all of these quarters at a later date, just looking at the kind of for key dates and mint marks and things like that. So don't worry, we're not just writing off all of these quarters here as well. No standing Liberty quarters though in this particular batch, which is a bit of a shame.
Have you actually looked through your ones there?
Yeah,
Have you really?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
We've been through this on previous videos. I have a pretty good eye for these.
No, not really.
Yeah. I've had a look through them all and they're all the same.
I think flicking through them doesn't really count though, does it?
Well, if you want to double check my work, you can.
If
But
I find one, what happens?
You win a cookie.
We don't even have any cookies.
No, I know. So, yeah, that's basically it for this particular kilo's worth of 90% silver coins. We do have a few more kilos left to go, so we'll try and bring you those as we go throughout the rest of the year. If you, by the way, have any interesting questions that you'd like to ask me and or Mrs. Backyard Bullion for the next video, because waffling on at the camera about coins for 10-15 minutes can be quite challenging. And if you guys have any questions that you'd like to ask us, we can use those as a good kind of talking point. So please do comment with those down in the comment section. Otherwise, if you enjoyed today's video, then please do put a thumbs up on it and share it around on your social media. And do Mrs. Backyard Bullion's least favourite thing there and show all of the quarters. Otherwise, hit the subscribe button.
That is my least favourite thing.
Sorry. Otherwise, hit the subscribe button if you have not done so already, and hit the little alarm bell if you'd like to see or get notifications when videos go live into the future. You haven't found any mistakes from...
Yet.
Yeah, well, are we going to sit here and let everybody wait and see if I've got a mistake? Because I don't think there is one. See, this is what I have to put up with.
See, don't think doesn't mean there isn't.
I have to say, oh no, there is a mistake. Look, and you missed it as well.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I hadn't
no.
finished doing the pile.
No. We've both made a mistake.
I didn't.
We both made a mistake.
No.
Yes.
You didn't give me a chance. I would have looked after I put the pile on.
Right.
No, wait. I have to find another mistake now.
Well, there might not be more than one.
Stop touching it. You're cheating.
I'm not cheating. I'm just laying them all out so that we can see them.
No, stop it.
I've already done my outro, and now we've got to do another outro in a minute because we're doing another 5 minutes worth of coin hunting.
No, we're not. If you'd just done your coin hunting properly, I wouldn't be doing this now.
But they're all done now. There's no others. I think we can safely say it's all right. So we've got one more mercury dime to put in the tube.
I didn't miss that.
No, you didn't. You caught it. Well done.
Yeah, I did, because
You win a
actually if
cookie.
it wasn't this cookie, we've already
No, I'll have to
established
bake you a cookie later.
that. Except you're not very good
Anyway,
at
look.
cooking.
Guys, thank you so much for watching and for sharing in our coin hunt. I hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up, share it around social media. As always, thank you so much. And please make sure that you like, share, comment and subscribe for more. Are you going to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
There we go. We can finish the video now.
I'm nearly there, look.